I'm a daughter of immigrant parents. I was born in Canada. I had to take care of my sisters and my brother while the parents worked and so forth. And as time went on, you just kind of grow up and go through life bit by bit. You don't really think of what you're doing. You just kind of go with the flow. Then the time came where we came for holidays to Croatia in 1991. In 1992, they bought a house here in Croatia, and let's give it a shot. Let's move. If it works out, we'll try it out for a year, and if it works out, we'll stay. If not, we'll come back, and everybody moves on with their life. A lot of times I thought, why am I here? Like, what's the point? I had so much crap inside myself and outside myself. Didn't know where I belonged. Didn't belong here. Didn't belong with the people. And I always thought, when am I ever going to find someone who I can be with, friends-wise, boyfriend-wise? But I did, and started cleaning up the mess inside myself. Time passed, I got my job. I love my job. Something totally different. But I felt kind of empty. I still didn't know what I wanted to do. And I didn't even know who I was. I met my future father of my child, and she's 5. She's awesome. Best thing in the world. With the way I look at it is that we came together to have her. Everything actually turned out really well, and now it's excellent. He's a great, great father. I thought, okay, that's it. Now I'm starting to live my life. I'm starting to discover who I am, what I want. After about a year after we had broken up, I got diagnosed with breast cancer. It was the most emotional time of my life. The physical part didn't bother me. I knew I was going to handle it. But the discoveries you have when you get that type of diagnosis are massive. It is a bombardment of emotions, of ideas, of disappointments. You are just stripped, and you're like at death's door, and you're like, what now? The people who are supposed to be there aren't as you expected. At that time last year, I have never felt so lonely, alone in my life, and crushed. And then, a little bit later, I'd never felt so strong and awesome in my life. Even though I was bald, I couldn't really move. That's why I think that the cancer came, because it gave me time to stop. Certain life events happen because you're not going to do it yourself. You're not going to realize, oh, I got to stop. No. Your body's just said, look, you're stopping now. Because that's a time where you have to figure things out. Some of us are lucky enough to have that. My daughter saw me go bald. In the beginning of my diagnosis, the first week I was in shock. My daughter was 3. We're lying in bed. And as a mom, so that your kids don't see you cry quietly in bed in the dark. My daughter's lying beside me. She's so tiny and has cute little hands. She didn't hear me. I wasn't crying out loud. And all of a sudden, she comes up above my head and she's holding me. And she goes like this. She goes, Mama, I'm here for you. It was just that was the turning point. It was at the beginning. That was the turning point where I said, oh, no. No one else is more important than me and my daughter. And that was the turning point where I started making priorities. And I didn't understand priorities because I was always doing things for others. No, you have to wait. I always felt that I was put to the side, and I never knew myself at all. My daughter helped me out. You would never think a 3-year-old would do that, eh? but she's awesome. And then I went on my journey, and then after you're done, then your mind starts working. And you have to process everything that happened to you. Your surroundings, your family, they think that, okay, we're done. We're back to normal. But you're not normal. That old you dies when you finish with treatment. It's done. I'm done. Now it's something new. Cancer comes to you to give you a slap in the face and say, wake up. Now I'm learning to walk. And looking at the world, myself, other people, with totally different eyes, totally different mindset. It was rough, but very enlightening. Before I was scared to be alone, now I'm not. Before I didn't know that I had that much power, now I do.